It is a landmark day for potential home buyers. New rules for real estate commission fees kick in, changing the landscape for buyers and sellers. It could lead to thousands of dollars in savings. With us is founder of Sykes Properties, Erin Sykes. Erin, good morning. So federal lawsuit triggered these changes. Can you talk us through what's happening today and the percentage we now have to pay to agents?
Yes, so there has been so much misinformation about this lawsuit. I'm really excited to kind of simplify it and set the record straight as to what's actually going on. So the main change is that agents are no longer going to be able to see the cooperating broker commission on MLS. Cooperating brokers are your buyer's agents. So before that was clearly displayed. Now it's going to be a negotiation. However, I don't want buyers to be concerned because they faced so many headwinds with the affordability issue and just scraping together that 20% down payment they need to get a loan. So many think that they are going to need to pay the commission for their buyer's broker going forward. In most cases, that will not be the situation. We're still having the opportunity for sellers to offer that cooperating commission. The difference being is that we're going to have a little bit more paperwork to push back and forth. Buyers will have a form to sign with their buyer's broker saying, if the seller is not offering a cooperating commission, then I will compensate you.
Please go ahead. Continue.
That form needs to be signed before any showings take place, and a new version of that form needs to be signed for every single property that you're going to see. So in most cases, because we're entering this more challenging market environment where we have more inventory, you're going to have the sellers wanting to be competitive and still offer that cooperating commission. So in that case, that form would then say, the buyer's broker will be compensated by the seller. So you just have to pay attention to what you're seeing in this cooperating broker commission form that goes between the buyer and their agent.
Erin, you mentioned that people shouldn't be concerned, but do you think this will impact potential buyers' willingness to get into the market? Any tips for those buyers out there?
I think as long as we're really transparent as to what's going on, not that much is changing. And I hate to, kind of negate what's going on, but commissions were always negotiable. And it's really just this one extra piece of paperwork. So I don't think buyers should be concerned. I know many of them were because they're saying, hey, I can barely afford to buy a house right now. Prices are so high. I can't also find this cash to pay a buyer's broker at the beginning of the transaction. That's why it always made sense for sellers to pay both sides of the commission because they have the equity built up in their home. So I just think that people need to have the conversation to kind of acquiesce all of the fears going on and explain that for the most part, things are staying the same. There's just going to be a little bit more paper pushing.
Erin, we're running out of time. I want to ask very quickly, we have less than a minute. Is there a downside here?
No, I don't think so. I think that, it's going to take everybody a second to get used to the new process. So there will be some hiccups along the way, but I don't see a downside. I actually see the potential of many agents pulling out of the market. So we have a ton of real estate agents in the United States. Many just do it as a side hustle and are not really committed to the practice full time. I don't think that they're going to stick around. So I actually think that's good for the industry because the agents that do stick around will be those that are the most professional and focused on really understanding these new laws and how they can help clients.
We appreciate the insight this morning, Erin Sykes. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.